I know, lamb chop. I know. Just relax. What's that? Pola's been doing your head in today. Well, I think she's lying down now. You know, I had a nap earlier. Maybe you should go have a nap. That might be what you need today. Hey, Timmy's. It's Psychic Bob. I'm here with Lamb Chop. He's just been telling me that Cola's been driving him crazy today. Well, I've been taking a little nap on and off, and I think you need to take a nap too. All right. Gosh, look who all's here with us today. Oh my gosh, there's Lady Jane of the Earl Grey Tea Time. Hey, Lady Jane, there's Baroness Caldwell. See, she's here. I told you she'd be here. She's our moderator. What's a moderator? If anybody gives you any problems in chat, let Baroness know. She's got the blue wrench. She'll chuck that wrench at him and get him out of here.
Yes, well, be warned.
Be warned. All
you
right.
be warned and all, lamb chop. Because the pasty I had was mean and I'm hungry.
Uh-oh. I went out and bought Cola and I pasties today. Any of you don't know what that's? A British pastry filled with meat and cheese and sauce. I haven't had mine yet. I'm going to have it after the show. But she said it was no good, but it looked really good. So we'll find out. There's Lady Jane. Yay. There's B. LeClaire is there. Hey, B. LeClaire. Good to see you. There's Robert Stevens. Hello, Robert. Good to see you. There's Priya's here. Yeah, a lot of people here. What's that, lamb chop? No, Cola did not say you could go in her jewelry box. Where did you get that idea? Because I wear jewelry. You saw me putting jewelry. You thought you could wear jewelry? No, it doesn't work that way. Listen, I'm going to let you go over and sit down with her, and then you can talk to her about the jewelry box, okay? There you go. Oh, there's Cola. Go on. Oh, Cola's got him now.
I've got him by the head.
Be nice to lamb chop. Oh, Tobies, it's so good to be with you. Well, welcome. Welcome to Tuesday. If you're new here, you're saying, where am I? Is this the crazy part of the web? It probably is. My name is Bob Hickman, and I'm a full-time professional psychic medium. I want to say thank you to all of you who've been calling for readings. We do have a little bit of a backlog, and I am going to be traveling. So we're working people in the best we can. Please be patient with us, okay? But I'm glad you're here at my channel. This is Spirit Channel, where we have something spiritual going on every day of the week. That's right. And today is Tuesday, and that means it's time for messages from the spirit world. Every Tuesday at 12 o'clock noon Eastern USA time, we gather and we do live psychic readings. So right now I happen to be in England, the United Kingdom. But happy Tuesday, happy Messages Day to all my Americans. We keep our schedule here. No matter where I am in the world, we'll always have our show. So I'm just so glad you guys are here, and it's great to be here. But have you guys been watching my videos for the past few days? We've had a lot of stuff going on. You know, on New Year's Eve, we had our annual 2023 psychic predictions. If you didn't see that, go see that. And then every day, except for today, I've been tied up, but we've been putting out daily videos as well. So there's always something here at Spirit Channel. And I've been showing you around the wonderful Glastonbury. And this week, we're going to try to take you guys to the Chalice Well. I was there already recently, and it was amazing, but I didn't have my camera with me. I didn't think it was going to be open. I ended up stumbling on it. But we'll go back there. It's definitely worth a revisit. And this time I'll bring my camera and film it for you guys. So keep watching. We got a lot of cool stuff going on here. And a few days ago, we went to Glastonbury Tour. If you haven't seen that, that's in the queue of videos. So there's all sort of stuff going on around here, you know. Thank you. Thank you, Lady Jane. Lady Jane said, those predictions are worth a look if any of yous missed them. That's right. If you missed it, you missed out. But I'd love to have you guys check that out. Hey, there's Lynn Prillman is here. There's Christine C. Welcome. Good to see you guys. There's Starlight Worker. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah, let me have a message on that. Okay. So I don't, yeah, send me a message. Thanks. But I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh, yes. Hello. There's Barbara Brian Wilson's here. Hello. Welcome. There's the therapist is here. Gosh, got everybody here today. Isn't that wonderful? Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. and it's nice to have all of you with us. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a cold here. This weather in England has really been something. It's been raining cats and dogs. Now, I like rain, and I'm used to rain in England because I used to live in England. But let me tell you, it's just been a little intense on my body this week. But that's all right. I'm getting through. And where else would I be but with my tubies, huh? Drinking good British tea. Cola always keeps me stocked in a good hot cup of Earl Grey tea. And that's really delicious. So, well, I'm just glad you guys are here today. And as I said, we are going to explore. Yes, thank you. Got it. We are going to explore what the spirit people have. For those of you who are new here, I am a professional psychic medium. I channel information from the other side, from the spirit world. So we're going to see what the spirit people have for us today. And we're going to open the channel. And the way we do this, we like to raise our vibration. So we're going to do a little meditation. We call it the blink on meditation. And those of you who are new here, just follow along. You'll learn this really quickly, okay? And we're gonna make sure to raise the power. Because as I like to say to people, it's not just the medium doing the work, it's all of us. It's all of us doing the work. All right. So okay. So what we're going to do is I want everybody to take your hands off your keyboards for just a moment. And we're going to just start by closing our eyes. Now, as we close our eyes, I want us to follow our breathing just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light, just a little pinpoint of light. And as you see that pinpoint of light, I want you to see it become a little brighter and a little larger. Let that light form into a small glowing cloud of light inside your chest. All right, you got that? I want you just to watch those clouds. Now we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get down to the number 1, we're going to take that cloud of light and instantly expand it to fill our whole body from head to toe, instantly with light. So our entire body will light up from within. What's the saying I always like to say? All the lights is on, but ain't nobody home. Well, let's hope somebody's home. All right, so we're going to focus on those clouds. All right, you ready? Let's count down. Watch those clouds. Keep your eyes closed. 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink on. Woo! I'm filled with the light and I am glorified. Woo! In Jesus' name, amen. Well, it's good to have you all here. All right. There we go. Oh my gosh. Miss D says, wish you could move to the UK, Bob. It feels comforting to have you there. Thank you, Miss D. Well, who knows? I might be moving to the UK. This is on the list of things we're looking at. I love the UK. I used to live here, so it's like home for me. Anyways, Miss D, since you're so kind today, I thought I'd give you the first message. Welcome to our show tonight. Listen, I have to tell you right now while I'm walking into your light, I'm hearing a gentleman talk to me. And he gives me the name of Alvin. He says, I'm Alvin. He says he was a medium. And he looks like he's dressed in like clothing around the early 1900s, Edwardian, maybe Victorian era. And I get the sense this is a spirit guide for you. His name is Alvin. And he's coming in to help you with gifts of mediumship. He said you have a natural connection to the spirit world. And he's walking in here to help you with your connection to spirit. Don't know if you've been to the spiritualist church, but I get a feeling like he's from a spiritualist church. And then it's almost like he's inviting you to go with him to the church. It's like it's going to connect you with people who speak the spirit language. So call on Alvin, because he's going to be a guide for you. Okay. I also hear Alvin talking about 2023 for you is the year to get things going. I feel like you've been kind of waiting on some projects here, and Alvin's kind of getting you pushed along, maybe working on a business or developing some sort of project you've been wanting to get done. Call on Alvin, your guide. He's a great guide for you. Blessings to you so very, very much. By the way, I want to say thank you in advance for your donations. $4.99 and above will definitely get Psychic Bob's attention today, and I thank you for that. Okay. All right, there's Lynn Prillman. Hello, Lynn. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Listen, Lynn says, we would love a message. Yes, well, Spirit's telling me, Lynn, to call on you today. You know, I always go where Spirit says, and Spirit says, call on Lynn. So, Lynn, listen, while I'm here with you, I'm stepping into your life. I've got my spirit guide, Rose, coming in back here. And Rose is asking me to tell you that she's coming in here to work with you, to help you to open some doors. Looks like you're at a crossroads, a transition point where you're going to do some breakthroughs. I feel this is in the career area. And I feel like the months of January and February are significant in the career area for you. And it's like Spirit's saying, just go for it. I feel this is about advancement. I feel this can be promotion. I get extra money here. And I think you're at a turning point. I pick up Archangel Uriel around this as well. And I feel like Archangel Uriel is a guide to you right now. And I just heard him saying Raphael is with me. So Raphael's stepping in as a healer. Uriel is kind of a protector and a motivator. So you got both of them working with you. All right. So January, February, the money gets a going for you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's our first donation today. The therapist, $4.99. Thank you, therapist. Hey, Bob, can Spirit tell me why it is difficult to re-enter the body during an outer body experience? Thanks. You know, therapist, sometimes what happens is when we're out and we're astral projecting, part of us wants to stay out because it's so peaceful. And we do this kind of push-pull, I call it, where it's like, I want to stay out in the light. I want to stay out in spirit. And then part of us is fearful and wants to go back. And it's kind of that tug of war, because the silver cord that attaches the spirit body is kind of elastic. And sometimes what happens is if we get really afraid of something, we will snap back. You never have to worry. You're generally not going to be actually trapped outside your body. It just feels that way sometimes. But you can at any time will yourself back. Just be very focused. I want to go back. I want to go back. And you will go back. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Good question. I hope that helps. And my buddy Sandra D, $4.99. I get a letter every week. Somebody goes, why you call her? It's Sandra O. You're misreading it. No, I know it's Sandra O. But she and I have a special arrangement. I call her Sandra D. Hi, Sandra. Good to see you. Hi, Bob. Anything for me today? Getting nervous. Thank you. Blessings. You know, Sandra, I don't see any blocks around you. Your aura is bright. You've got clear, bright blue light and clear pink and white light. This means emotional healing still taking place, but it means there's an openness here for transition right now. And I feel like literally by this Friday, you're getting some good news in regards to your paperwork in terms of your restructuring of your agreements. So I feel that this week is a good week. I want you to stay in the light, focus on that. Call on Archangel Michael. I pick up his presence around you. And I just heard Leslie Flint come in. He said, I'm standing guard too. So you've got good protection. You don't have to fear. This is the week. Watch Friday for doors opening. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Yay, there's Star Lightworker, $5 donation. Thank you, Star. For Miss Karen Bryant, please. Anything from Spirit, Angels, Guides. She needs to know at this time. Thank you. Thank you, Star. Karen, this message is sponsored by Star Lightworker for you. You know, Karen, right now I'm walking into the light here. I'm getting a very strong presence here of your black dragon. This beautiful black dragon spirit's got gold, burnished gold scales. And I feel that your dragon's coming in as a protector right now. Maybe some politics coming at your work, Karen. And I want you, before you have any reaction to the politics, I want you to let the dragon do his work. I feel like this dragon is coming in to kind of push back people that may either try to intimidate you or entrap you into some sort of argument. Be very slow to speak right now. Let your dragon presence go before you. That's your key to success this week. All right. So I hope that helps. That message is brought to you as a gift from Star Lightworker. Thank you, Star. Blessings to you. All right. There's Emily, $5 donation. Hi, Emily. Good to see you again. Because my landlord didn't patch a window, a pipe froze up and busted and flooded my apartment. Oh, I'm so sorry. What does Spirit say to do? Well, you know what? The good thing is, Emily, I don't think you're going to have to do a lot. I really feel like your landlord is going to make it up to you. I feel that he knows he's negligent. I feel that he will pay for the damages. So just, you might want to talk to him and say, I do hope that your insurance will cover this. He should have insurance to cover this. And he is liable. Now, if he plays dirty pool and tries to get out of it, call your insurance company and they'll go after him. But I really don't see a conflict here. I really feel like if you say to him, well, that pipe caused me this damage and these clothes got ruined and this carpet got ruined and my books got damaged, go ahead and explain to him. I feel like he will file on your behalf to make it good for you, okay? So, but just be honest with him. Give it an honest assessment. I feel like in the next 2 weeks that he'll settle up with you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there's Baroness Call Bob's £1.79 for Janie Bob. Should she stop smoking?
Left the cigs in the wash.
I know, I heard. Well, Janie, listen, this message is for you from Cola. And I have to tell you, by having your cigarettes go down into the washing machine, first of all, I'm sorry, because I live in England now. I know how expensive that is. So even though I don't condone smoking, I get it from a financial place. But, I really would look at that as a time of like, what do you want to be purified from? Something that is an addiction and it goes into the wash, it means like purification. So the Spirit wants you to release that and be purified. So take it actually as a sign from Spirit that, you could be free of the expense each month and your body could be free of the strain. I'm not here to criticize because we all have our addictions. I eat junk food, so I'm not pointing the finger at anybody. Okay, but sometimes these things are signs. So I would embrace it as a sign. Okay. And I just heard Doris step in here. And Doris said, she said, I liked a cigarette too, but she said it wasn't good for me. And she said it caused me problems in the end. And so you might want to listen to Doris because she ended up unfortunately having blood clots and strokes because she smoked all the way to the end. And she said she shouldn't have. So let her help you with that. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you, Cola. All right. There is Star Lightworker, $5 donation. Thank you, Star. For Stephen Wells, please. Anything from Spirit. Angels, guides for him at this time. Thanks. Hi, Steve. This is from Star as a gift to you. Steve, I got to tell you right now, I'm in your light and I'm picking up a strong Pleiadian presence. I really feel that the Galactic Commander Ashtar, are working with you. And I also get Archangel Michael very strongly around you. I really feel like Spirit is putting a hedge of protection around you now because the people who have been harassing you, their power is starting to weaken. I think in 2023, you're going to start to see a greater degree of autonomy, a greater degree of freedom. But you've got to stay close to Spirit and trust them, okay? But call on Michael, call on Commander Ashtar particularly. And be observant. I really feel like you're getting a lot of paranormal phenomena, but it's like sometimes you're so overwhelmed by everything, you're missing it. Slow down, walk under the stars, observe the sky, particularly at night. And I think you're going to start to see a lot more of the Pleiadian ships crossing. This year, 2023, as I said in my predictions, it's going to be a really great year for people who want to connect to the star people. So I feel, Steve, you do have a connection there, and I want to encourage you. Slow down, observe, talk to them. They can hear us, and you're going to have a better 2023. I really feel like, once we get to mid-January going forward, you have a greater sense of peace. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Star. Oh my gosh, there's Aaron Patricia, $5 donation. Thank you, Aaron. Happy Tuesday. Yay, happy Tuesday. Any spirit messages today about work or my plan to adopt 2 budgies Juice and QT from a foster mom in Bethesda. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Listen, I feel like, one of your life themes is a healer life theme. And as a healer, you will always be reaching out to people and to animals to heal. And I do feel that adopting these two birds would be perfect for you. It'll allow you to continue your healing work. And I think they'll bring a lot of joy to you. Doris Stokes is back here and she says, here, here. She says, I'm all for the birds. So she wants you to get them as well. So you got my support and you got Doris's support. You're going to rock it, okay? I think the timing is good on all this. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Here's Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you, Glittery. Hey, Psychic Bob. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much. Anything Spirit likes me to know today, please. Thank you. Excuse me. Hold on just a second, Glittery. Right now I'm walking to your light. I got Leslie Flint back here talking to me. Leslie Flint said to tell you to continue to focus on balance. He said, tell her, this is his little words. He says, tell her to slow down and be balanced. He said she's doing really well with that now. He said that he's opening doors of communication. He says he and Rose are back here together and they're helping connect you to some realtors. It does look like you're going to make a connection with a realtor soon. It looks like it's a male realtor. It's located in Berlin, and this is going to start the housing search. So you might want to just kind of be open to that, doing some reach out. But it looks like a male is coming in as a realtor in the next week, and that's going to open doors of opportunity for a future move this month. All right. Blessings to you. Stay close to Leslie. And I just heard Rose say, she said, yes, I'm drawing people too. There you go. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Here's Lynn Perlman. Hey, Lynn. Lynn says, thank you, Bob. Blessings to you, Lynn. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. There's Lady Bree, $5 donation. Thank you, Lady Bree. Yay. Hiya. Oh, I like that. That's cute. We got clouds all over England today, Lady Bree. I'm telling you. Well, I'm glad you're here. And let me just see what Spirit's got for you. I'm stepping into your light here. Hold on. I've got Doris coming in my ear. Doris, hello. Yes. All right. Lady Bree, Doris is asking me to tell you that she's coming in. She says to help lift your mood. She said you've really been struggling a little bit with anxiety and depression. And Doris says, don't worry, dear. She said everything's in motion for you. She said you've been worried about some transition around the work. You've been worried about finance. She said, I've got it all under control. She said Nemwe is back here as well. Hold on. I got Nemwe. There she is. Nemwe is here. She's asking me to tell you, Lady Bree, that she wants to come in here. And she says to keep you aligned with your spiritual focus. She said it's very easy to get distracted right now by people of the world. And she said, I won't let her be distracted. She's a priestess of Avalon. And she's holding up a bottle. It looks like a bottle of water. It's holy water from Glastonbury. And she's pouring it upon you, a blessing of holy water. So you're getting an anointing to cleanse the body, mind, and spirit. And she sends her blessing from the waters, the holy waters of Avalon. All right, Lady Bree, you're getting blessed. Hang in there. Well, thank you so much. Blessings. There's Christine C, $4.99. Thank you, Christine C. Christine C says, I have a hypnotherapy session today to reprogram me to be more urgent and aggressive in sales. Will this work for me? I want to be successful this year. Christine, I'm going to be honest with you. Now, don't hate Psychic Bob. I don't think aggression is your strongest trait. I understand what you're trying to do, but I think that you will find that, and I'm just going to be honest with you, that may work in the short term. I think it will trigger some responses and some behaviors. But you may also find that you're drawing to yourself people of an aggressive nature. So though you're stepping up the sales work, you're also going to draw in some people that are trouble. So I want you to be very careful with that. I think, it can't hurt to try a new technique. But I do feel that the downside of this is it may draw to you people you don't want into your life. So just be careful there. I'm going to be honest. I think your success really is foreordained by spirit. And I've got Ronald Reagan coming in back here. And he said, tell her to win one for the Gipper. That's his words. He's going to be here to give you some extra power. And I just heard Nancy as well back here, Ronald and Nancy Reagan. And they're saying we're going to give her some star power, some glam. So you're going to draw people in by your natural glam energy. I don't know that you have to be aggressive, but, learn what you can. I'm always open to learning. But if you start to feel as if you're drawing to yourself people that are not in harmony with your higher self, you may have to back down off of some of that hypnotherapy work. Just my 2 cents. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there's Baroness Colbaz, £1.79. Thank you, Baroness. Anything for me, my Baron. Love you. Oh, love you too, Baroness. All right, let me step into the light here. Hold on. Okay, I got your grandma's voice in my ear. She's coming in so loud.
Oh, I'm going to get slapped on.
Well, no, she's not going to. Well, she's not doing that. She said she's bending the ear of council people. It looks like that she said that she's about to have a breakthrough on some paperwork around housing for you. I literally hear her saying it. She said, I'm almost there. I've almost got it done. So it looks like you're being shortlisted here, and you're going to be up in some discussions very soon. That's what she said. When is it, ma'am? She said the next week to 2 weeks. So this is literally in January. She said, yes. She said, I've still got my Christmas pot holders here, but she said they'll still look nice in the house. And she said she's knitting new ones that have snowflakes on them. All right, so that's from your grandma. Doris is also coming in here. And Doris said that she's working on healing the eyes. She said it's a combination of vitamin deficiency, and she said it's a new type of experiment being done, laser experiment. So I can't go into details, but you understand. That's what she's saying. So she said it's nothing you're doing. She said they're doing it to you. So it's outside influence causing that, okay? She's asking me to tell you, she said, yes. She said, good on her for eating her cereals. She said that's giving her extra vitamins that will help strengthen her.
Is my grandma watching us eating?
Yeah, your grandma Doris is the one talking about the vitamins in the cereal, and your grandma's back here with her. So
is she
yes,
still there, my grandma?
Yes, she's still here.
She can knit a willy warmer for you, Thornton.
Well, she's busy with her pot holders. All right.
Next up, willy warmers.
Thank you very much. All right. So there you go. Blessings to you. All right. All right. Oh my gosh. Let's see who else we got here. Knick-Knack 39, $5 donation. Hello, Knick-Knack. Hi, Bob. My sister died suddenly. Is she near me? Any messages? Knick-Knack, I'm so sorry for your loss. I have to be honest. I generally can't pick people up when it's been recent. So right now, I've got to be honest. I'm not picking up a presence around you. Doesn't mean she's not there. It just means I'm not picking her up. Okay. But I am picking up around you the word transition here. And I feel like, strange as it may sound, it's almost like your sister, for some higher level, went on to help guide you. Like she can do more for you from the spirit world. And I feel you're getting a help to move forward on your journey this year. In 2023, I do pick up as a big year of transition for you. I feel like you're opening not only spiritually, but I also feel there's material blessings for you as well. I feel like you're breaking out of a pattern. It's weird when I go back the last 2 to 3 years, I feel like you've been in a holding pattern. And I feel like your sister, in a sense, as strange as it may sound, went on before to help guide you to bring you to a higher place. So I do think she's going to help you from spirit. I'm just not getting her directly today. So I've got to be honest. But I do get the impression that that is, strange as it sounds to you and I, we say it's tragic and how could it happen? But there's a higher purpose. And I think you'll see that worked out in the next 2 to 3 months. All right. So blessings to you, dear. I'm so sorry for your loss. But I do see you being guided and protected from spirit. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Star Lightworker, $4.99. Thank you, Star. For Priya, please. Thank you. That's very nice. All right, Star, hold on a second. Priya, this message is for you, sponsored by Star Lightworker. All right. You know, Priya, right now where I'm walking into your light, I've got Doris back here. And Doris says, peace and calm. Priya, Doris is telling me that you've been getting a little anxious. You're like worrying about stuff. And Doris says, there's no need to worry. Everything's being taken care of by spirit. So you're getting healing in the family. You're also getting healing financially. And right now, I know things have been a little topsy-turvy. But Doris comes in here and she said, tell Priya I'm going to anoint their brow. So she's got her cool cloth. She's anointing you to bring you peace and calm. I want you to slow down and I want you to literally remember, and Priya, this is important, call on spirit. Ask for Doris to help you. Ask for the angels. I get Archangel Raphael around you, working to heal the family and bring greater unity as well. So between Doris and Raphael, you're going to have a good first quarter of 2023. And I know that the new year, the new year sometimes triggers all of us. We start to panic. What if I don't get what I want this year? What if things go wrong? Listen, if you saw my annual predictions, you'll know, yes, economically things are going to be a little slow, but we're going to all get through it. And so, Priya, this means you're going to get through it as well. And if you stay close to the spirit people, you'll be blessed. All right, so call on Doris, call on Archangel Raphael. They're with you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there's Christine C. $4.99. Thank you, Christine. I went against Doris's advice and went out with him, NYE, New Year's Eve, and spent the entire day with him on New Year's. Are my prayers working for this relationship? Well, Christine, I think that you're a charming person. I think you have a lot of influence and power. And any man who wouldn't be amazed and mesmerized is missing the boat. I think, though, and I'm just going to be brutally honest, don't hate me, Christine. I think that your natural influence made that a good time. But I also think he still needs to learn some soul lessons and some work. And I don't want you to excuse bad behavior just because he's captured under your spell. He still has soul work to do. And Doris back here said, she said, I won't control anybody. So she doesn't mind that you did it. She suggested it for his well-being and yours. But she says, hold him accountable because she said he's still got more work to do. So, are your prayers helping the relationship to flourish? I think right now your personal power is what's working. But the spirit people want us to have joy, but they also are very realistic. He needs more work to do. So you may, just preparing you, start to see some of the old patterns come back in the next month and hold him accountable. That's what Doris says. She said, don't let him off the hook. She said, because the relationship cannot work until he does the soul growth. All right, so hang in there and let her help you and listen to the spirit people. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right, there's Star Lightworker, $4.99. Hello, Star. Anything I need to know from spirit, angels, and guides? Hold on, Star. Let me walk into your light here. I got to have a sip of tea here. Hold on just a second. Star, right now as I'm walking into your light here, I'm picking up Endra Devi's voice. And Endra Devi's back here, and she says, tell Star, she says, I'm dressing her for success. And she's got the most beautiful, like, silk fabrics here. And she said that you're ready for transition now. That's her word. She says, tell Star. She said, if she's feeling a little restless, if she's feeling a little bored at work, she said that's because she's getting ready to move on. So it does look like doors of opportunity are opening. She's also asking me to tell you, she says, to continue. She says to reach out and be a friend to people. She said it's very easy in your position to be isolated. And she says spirit doesn't want her isolated. So she said, risk some friendships. She said they're not all rigged, though you may have some fear. She's going to guide you. So I get 2 new girlfriends coming into your life here this next month. And I feel this may be through work, but they end up becoming friends outside of work. So be ready for that. Okay. And Indra is opening doors of connections for you. I just heard Rose come in and she said, wait. Rose is so funny. She says, tell Star, she says, I know Indra knows about beautiful fabrics. She said, but I'm quite a fashion guru myself. So she wants to help with the clothes as well. So you got both of them trying to get you dressed for success. All right. So be open to new clothing and guidance from both of them, Rose and from Indra. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. There's a therapist, 199. Thank you, therapist. And the spirit have anything else for me? Thanks. Hold on, therapist. Let's see what the spirit has for you today. Yeah, I've got Rose coming in back here. Therapist, Rose said that she's helping you. She says to connect to the people. She's talking about business connections for another move. And she says future work connections. So I think this is a time where I want you to be open to transition. Now, I keep picking up the state of Texas around you. And I do feel if you put attention on that state for future career work, I think doors are going to open very soon for you. So I want you to start exploring Texas, particularly around, well, I get 2 different areas. One is Dallas area, and the other area I get is along the coast, like, was it Houston or Galveston? What is along the coast of Texas near the water? I think it's Galveston. So those areas I want you to kind of explore for job opportunities. And Rose is back here and she said, I'm going to open doors. So as you're reaching out, call on Rose because she's going to connect you to important people to open up job opportunities. All right. And I don't think this is something you want to wait on. I think this is like now. Go ahead and start now. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. There is Priya. 400 Philippine pesos. Hi, Priya. Good to see you. Thank you. $5 donation. Thank you so much. I am not sure. Should I marry Shri? He has been busy lately. I feel he has a change of mind. He has a change of mind. Guidance, advice. Priya, Doris is back here, and she says to tell you, she said, slow this down. That's her words. She said, Shri is being distracted, and she says he will come around. I do think Shri has potential, but really in terms of timing, I don't feel until we get to March or April that he's in a focused place, nor actually are you in a truly focused place. So take your time with this. I think the spring, both of you are in a better place. But if you were to say, should we get married this week? I'm going to say no. Wait until springtime, March or April, preferably later March, early April to make a decision like that. Right now, timing's not right. He is distracted. Doris said he's distracted by work issues and family issues. Seems like there may be a little bit of conflict going on in his family, not over you, but just they're trying to control him or make him do stuff he doesn't want to do, and there's some conflict. So you might want to wait this out till things are a little smoother. But in the spring, I feel he's in a clearer place and you at that time. So just take your time with it. You got time. And I don't see him going anywhere. Blessings to you, Priya. Thank you. There's TGVG, 11 pounds 99. Thank you, TGVG. Are there any messages on getting into the UK for work? The main company, Inspire Films, I sent my CV, still haven't heard from them, even when I call. Listen, TGVG, I'm just telling you, I live in England. I've lived in England. Everything's shut down during New Year's. Nobody's working. Nothing's happening. It's not like the Netherlands. They're a little slower here. So I still think you have a very good chance with the Inspired Films. I want you to definitely keep your focus there. I see you coming to the UK. I feel it will be this month. You will get a confirmation and an invitation for interviews and options. So I think this will turn by the end of this month. Just be patient. It's really a timing thing. It's not a talent thing. I hope that you also looked at Elstree Studios. I don't know if that's part of them, but I want you to focus on Elstree as well. And I think Inspire Films, yes, I picked that up. So I think this is a good combination for you. Okay. So watch the end of this month. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there's Sandra Bradley, $5 donation. Hello, Sandra. Good to see you again. Hey, Bob and Nicola. My sister's facing a possible surgery. She has a blockage, a stone in her kidneys. How do you see this going? Thanks. Hold on, Sandra. Let me step in. I'm really sorry to hear this. It's a terrible thing to go through. Yeah. Doris is coming in here. Hold on. Yes. Doris said she's looked at her chart and she said she'll come through this rather fine. They're going to use it. She said something like encouraging ultrasound. So it looks like they may be able to break this up with an ultrasound, and that she'll be okay. They through it, and it won't be as bad as what they're initially saying. Doris said, she said at first they're going to say, oh, it's a serious blockage. But now they're saying, once they start to go in, it will be actually easier than they plan. But she is going to have medical intervention, Doris says, but she'll come through it fine. Okay. So tell her to call on the spirit people. And if she doesn't believe in that, you call on them for her, because Doris said she'll be there. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. There's Sandra D. $4.99. Nothing about the publishing job. So I was thinking when I'm in Germany to refocus on my own business. Etsy shop again. Any insight? Thanks. Sandra, I don't know if you've been able to focus on those specific companies I gave you, but I would like you to revisit those. I still feel that between Hay House and Llewellyn, I still think some doors will open there for you. I do still feel publishing work would do well for you and bring you a more stable income. Now, in terms of starting your own business, your Etsy, absolutely. I think that you have a very strong entrepreneurial spirit. I think you do well with that. But in the short term, I think the publishing work will give you more access to money more quickly. So it's not an issue of canceling running your own business, but I think right now it's kind of both. Focus on the publishing and then start the Etsy shop. In time, you may be able to leave the publishing, but for the short term, I feel that's going to be necessary economically for you. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. In terms of timing, I feel February is a turning point, so it's not far off. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, guys, isn't that great? I tell you, the spirit people are amazing. Excuse me. Unconditional love, 25 Eritrean dollars. Thank you, unconditional love. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me and my daughter from the spirit world? Thank you and blessings to you. Hold on, conditional love. Let me step into your light here. Wow. I'm hearing a bunch of voices around you. One of them is Archangel Raphael. Raphael said that he comes in for your daughter. And Raphael says to let you know that he's here as a strengthener. Your daughter is going to be receiving, even though she's very young right now, she's already receiving channeled inspirations. And these are impressions in her mind that are going to be with her as she gets older. And so you're going to hear your daughter say some profound and prophetic things. And that's the influence of Raphael. I'm also picking up here another voice here. This feels like it's a father figure around you. It's either a father or a stepfather. I think it's a father. I'm getting a male voice here. It sounds like a father coming in around you. And this voice says, yes, they like your name, Unconditional Love. They said, walk in the light of the love. This is a father figure around you. Now, if your father's still alive, bear with me, but this spirit identifies his father. So I'm going to bring this father figure through. And I hear him saying that he's blessing you in the material sense as well. He said that this next month for you, some opportunities for career advancement are coming. And this is to protect you and all the family. So you and your spouse and your daughter, your children are all under his protection. So this father from spirit sends a lot of light, a lot of love, and watch this next month. February is a turning. Well, January and February, but I think it's in February. You have the sense of literal money in hand. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. I have to spare people something. Oh my gosh, we just never know, you know. Oh, there's Jesper Clausen. Hey, Jesper, good to see you. 35 Danish Corona. Thank you, Jesper. Wish you a happy new year, Bob. Blessings, Jesper. Thank you to you. I tell you, you know, Denmark's not that far away from England. I might be able to sneak over and have a beer with you. Shh, but don't tell Cola, because if she knows we're out drinking. Oh, she heard me. I'm busted. Jesper, I may not be able to get out. It's going to take a little sneakiness to get out to get a beer with you. Well, I'm glad you're here, Jesper. Let me just step into your light. Hold on. You know, Jesper, right now I'm walking in your light. I've got Edgar Casey coming in here. And Edgar Casey's talking to me. He says to let you know that he's coming in here. He says to, the words he said, stabilize your channel. Looks like you've been opening a lot to this channeling process, but it may be affecting your body's nervous system just a little bit. Nothing bad, don't be scared. But he says he's coming in to stabilize it. So you're going to experience less physical strain on your body, because I think you've been working so much at the channeling, it may have taxed you just a little bit. But that's why the spirit guides come. They come to help us. So I want you to stay close right now to Edgar Casey. Before you open your channel, say, Edgar, stabilize the frequency, help balance my body's nervous system so I don't overdo it. Okay, and if you do that, you're going to be fine, okay? But that's what he's asking me to bring to you today. He says, congratulations. He said, you are drawing people to you. And he said, your mission is moving forward. So I do think that you're going to be seeing in the coming weeks that the efforts you've been doing are paying off. And more people are being inspired and blessed by your work. So keep doing it, but do it in moderation with them guiding you, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. There's Gary M. $5 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Sig Bob. Ask Spirit if the one place that's 20 acres is the place they're wanting for me. So far, it's the only for sale as far as I know. Hold on, Gary. Let me see. Chief White Eagle's walking in here. I can hear his voice. That's interesting. Chief White Eagle said that this is a good property. And the words he said, they will negotiate. So if you're a little concerned about the financial side, it sounds like they're willing to negotiate. So if you like this, he said this is like what we see for him. So he said that the choice is yours, but he says it will be a larger property. So like 20 acres, that's like what I've been seeing around you. And I feel like that's in harmony. Now, if they don't negotiate, if Chief White Eagle's misunderstanding this, which I don't believe he is, I still feel like this is a sign for you of what you want to look for. So this is going to be a very interesting experience now, but this is where you've got to let spirit lead. So I want you to call on Chief White Eagle. All right. Call on your lawyer guide, Liz. I hear her back and she said, I'm going to try to get paperwork sorted. So it looks like they're both helping you. I think you should seriously give serious consideration, because it does look like this is in harmony with your future mission, and it will financially work for you ultimately. Blessings to you, Gary. Can't wait to hear it. Keep me posted, all right? Thank you so much. All right. Woo, that's exciting. Spirit is leading Gary. There's Gary M. again. $5 donation. Hi, Sig Bob. I've also seen a place for $1,400 a month for rent. I'm thinking about sending my application for this place. Should I apply for this? That's a good price, Gary. But the thing is, what I want you to keep in mind is, does the $1,400 a month for rent give you the property expansion that you need? Because I am seeing in the future for you a larger place with more opportunities for work. So my only concern is the $1,400 a month might work in the short term, but long term, is it going to work? I'm just a little concerned. So I want to put that out there for you to look at. I want you to say, how does this fit in with my future plans? I'm not sure right now, to be honest with you, the $1,400 a month place is going to give you enough land for the expansion. That's my concern. So it's up to you. Price-wise, that's a good price. But I want you to say, will it get me longer term opportunities for growth and expansion? And if it won't, there's your answer. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Hope that helps. There's Jackie Miller, $5 donation. Thank you, Jackie. I'm having a lot of issues at my apartment. Is there a better place for me to move? So frustrated. Oh, Jackie, I'm so sorry. Listen, there's a saying that I always say, and it's really true. When something is when something is part sorry, Jackie. When something is part of our journey, there won't be conflict. And the fact that you're hitting all these conflicts, I feel, is a sign from spirit that you're not meant to be there. So I want you to be open to transition. I feel that you have a good legal argument to get out of that lease. And I'm going to be honest, I think you may have to be a bit bullish with your landlord. Now, I'm not one normally to promote aggression, but I also feel like these people you're dealing with, if you don't come down hard and heavy on them, they'll just try to take advantage. So I want you to say, well, I want out of this lease. It's a breach of contract because X, Y, Z is happening, and that's not what I signed up for. And if they won't, then you say, well, that's all right. We'll contact an attorney about lease violations. You may have to press it a little bit to get them to listen, but I do feel like you could get out of that, and I actually feel you should. What the good thing is, I feel like once you kind of push this, I feel like they're going to back down. So, but if you're all sweet and nice, they're going to just walk over you. Be a little aggressive, okay? And what's cool is I feel like you're going to get another apartment. And what's the ironic part is, I feel like you're not making a long distance move. It's like literally like 2 blocks away. So I want you to literally look within literally about a mile, half a mile radius of where you are now and see if there's another apartment that's speaking to you. I'm seeing a mid-rise apartment that I literally feels like 2 blocks away. And it's kind of beige brick, I believe. It may have like copper siding on the roof or something, but I'm getting like a metallic kind of siding or roof on it, beige brick with copper toned metal roof. And I feel like this is another apartment which will actually do very well for you, which is within your price range and your location range. So I think it's time to go. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see here. All right, there is the North Star, €4. Hello, North Star. Good to see you. Blessings from Ireland. Yay. Ireland's a great place. I'm going to go there soon. Well, North Star, let me tell you, right now, and I'm walking into your light here, I'm hearing literally, it sounds like UFOs flying over you. I'm getting Pleiadian ships. You definitely have a connection with the star people. And I feel like they're kind of guiding you. You're at a crossroads right now where it's not just about your personal joy, but it's about the bigger mission that you're here to do. And I think that January is I would call that the mission month for you. I think that this month, anything you take on, literally, for your mission, whether it's writing, building a business, doing channeling work, it's all going to succeed. Sometimes people have what I call the magic touch. It's like they can't fail no matter what they do. That's just where you are. So feel confident in your plans right now because I'm literally seeing you being guided by the spirit world and the star people. You've got kind of a dual alliance going on around you. I'm hearing back here also Eileen Garrett talking to me. And she said she's going to be helping you as well. She says to capture the vision. So please give some attention to the third eye visions. I think you're way more psychic than even you realize. But sometimes when we're psychic, we dismiss it ourselves. Oh, I can't be right, or I'm missing it. But Eileen Garrett says she's coming to help focus that vision. So trust that vision. Call on Eileen Garrett. And I want you just to be very brazen this month and go for the gold. Whatever you want to accomplish right now, I feel like you're doing it and they're helping you. All right. So hang in there. January is your winning month. Don't be afraid and don't back down. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Yay. Oops, hold on. There's Melinda Tornay. $20 donation. Thank you, Melinda. Blessings to you. Hi, Sig Bob. Can you see anything wrong with my lungs? Many blessings. Thank you. Hold on, Melinda. Let me just zoom in on this. Doris, are you back there? You know, Doris used to be a nurse before she was a psychic. So she does a lot of good help with medical stuff too. Doris, can you help me with her? Hold on, Melinda. We're going to scan you. You're having an allergic reaction to something. You've got an irritant. This is weird. It feels like it's connected to your ventilation system. And I'm not sure this is at home or in a work environment, but I'm getting ventilation and I'm getting like irritants like mold and dust. It's so minor, you wouldn't even notice it. But collectively over time, it's irritating you. You're going to have to bring in a professional to look at your air systems because that's where it's coming from. You're receiving an outside irritant. It feels like it could be some mold spores. Again, it's not intense. It's not like your whole house is filled with mold. This is so minor, but yet it's an irritant. But it wouldn't be hard to clean out once they sterilize the air vents. But you're going to have that looked at because yes, I am getting irritant, but it's not an actual infection from your body. It's an outside irritant that's coming into the lungs. And Doris says, here, she's with me on that. So I hope that helps a little bit. Have them check for mold. Have them check for dust. What's weird is I feel like this is a leaf irritant. Like somehow, I don't know if you have decaying leaves near like an air vent or outside vent, but I'm getting like outside organic material like that's coming in. And it's so minor you wouldn't even notice it, but your body is sensitive to it. And that's where I want to put the focus, okay? I hope that helps a little bit. I don't see an actual lung infection from just your body. It's this outside source causing this. I'm sorry to have to tell you that, but I hope it helps. Blessings to you. There's Karen Bryan. Yay, Karen, $5 donation. Thank you, Karen. Hello, Psychic Bob. Are both archangels Michael and Raphael still with me in blessings? Yes, Karen. I definitely picked them up around you. As I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard, but you got your black dragon around you protecting you. And I do feel like right now in the work area, you may be up against some politics. So that dragon is with you, but I also do pick up the guardian angels as well. And Michael is helping you to stand your ground. So if anybody's trying to intimidate you, I want you to call on him. And Raphael is strengthening your body so you don't get sick and have a relapse. So yes, they're both helping you, and I would definitely stay close to both of them. Blessings. Thank you so much. There's Christine C. 999. Thank you, Christine. Good to see you again. The aggression I meant was to be a go-getter, no procrastination. Yes, he does need soul lessons. My biggest concern is being successful with money so I can buy my own home. Will this be possible in a year? Yes. Yes. To answer all of those, yes. So I do think you'll be successful. I do see you buying a new home. And I see your business taking off. I feel you're on the right path. So as long as you're aware of all of those forces in motion, I think you're going to be just fine. So as I mentioned in my annual predictions, first quarter is going to be slow for the country. But I feel like don't let that intimidate you or stop you from going for your goal, because I still feel that you will have breakthrough even when the rest of the economy is slow. I still see growth around you. So I feel the next year, 2023, is your year to prosper. It's your year of joy, and you'll make it. Blessings, Christine. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Here's Karen Bryan, $5 donation. Thank you, Karen. Hey, Psychic Bob, any messages from Count Saint Germain or from any of my unicorn guides? And thank you. Hold on a second, Karen. Let me see who's back here. I'm picking up Saint Germain talking here. He's holding out his hand, the violet flame. He carries this flame. It's a purification flame. And he says to tell you, he says, burn off the old fears. He said this last year, you've been dealing with a lot of conflict with people and fears, and he's bringing the violet flame to heal you. He said physically, emotionally, mentally, and psychically. So yes, let his violet flame, if you don't know about that, research that. But he carries a flame that he offers to people, and that's what he's bringing here today. The violet flame of purification. So yes, stay close to him. Blessings. Thank you so much. There's Heidi Hootie, $10 donation. Hello, Heidi Hootie. Hello. Hubs and I moved to Arizona a year ago and love it. But we're looking again to move, possibly to Missouri or Kentucky. Any words from my guides in this? Thank you and blessings. Hold on, Heidi Hootie. Let me see what they're saying back here. For Heidi Hootie, yes. Interesting. Edgar Casey's coming in here for you. He just said the word Kentucky will not work for you. That's his words. I'm not trying to be a naysayer, but he said Kentucky. He said, even if you start off good there, he said Kentucky ends up being challenging for you. So I really got to caution you. That's from Edgar Casey. All right. He said Missouri, he says, has good unity there. So I think that you'll find that the people in Missouri you fit in with very well. And he said financial opportunities are strong there. Okay. It's interesting because Arizona, it's funny. I feel like you are supposed to be there just a little longer. And if you end up deciding not to move, Arizona will actually pick up energy-wise for you. But if you do want to go, Missouri is the stronger option. I would be very careful about Kentucky. All right. So stay close to Edgar Casey. He's helping you. I'm also picking up a grandmother in spirit on the mother's side of the family that's guiding this move as well. So she comes in and says, I'm moving them onwards. I'm being shown a map. She's holding literally a map in front of me. It looks like state of Missouri. So I think that's where you should focus on. That comes from spirit. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Thanks for being here. Good to see you again. Yay, there's Baroness Colobas. £1.79. Thank you, Baroness.
That's all you're getting. Just joking.
But you make me good cups of tea, so that makes up for it. All right, Baroness, let's see. White mist above me while meditating. Who was it? Let me just. Yeah, all right, I have to look at that. Let me just zone in on that. Doris, can you help me with this? Or is Leslie back there? Leslie, who's the white mist? Really? It's interesting. Leslie said that the white mist is not a spirit, it's your own ectoplasm building. That's his word. I just heard him say it literally. He said your power is building and you're experiencing your release of power. He says to tell you, he says, in time, he said they will take that and use it. But for now, it's just a simple release of power. That's from him. Okay. Thank you, sir. There you go. All right. Yeah. Glorify. Woo, I'm telling you. All right, guys. Well, listen, we are almost at our hour, but I got just a few spirit shout outs here. Okay. So, first spirit shout out is for Lady Jane. Lady Jane, listen, I got to tell you, I've got Doris back here cheering you on. And she said that the spirit world is letting your father come through more regularly to help you. So do be calling on him. I hear his voice in the background here. And I hiss him. He says, Janie, he said, let me help you with the kids. He said, I'm going to help keep them on track and focus so you can get stuff done. So if you're having a day where your kids are distracting you, trying to get work done around the house, your dad wants you to call on him because he said he'll be there to help keep them entertained so you can get done stuff you got to work on. All right. So your dad's going to be helping. All right. There you go. All right. Next spirit shout out is for Mark. Yeah. Hey, Bob, it's my birthday. And hi, Mark. I hope you can hear it. This is for Mark. Hey, Bob, it's my birthday in 3 days. I hope you're doing all right, and I hope 2023 is good for you so far. Do any spirits have any messages for me? Is there anything else other than spirits giving me messages? Hold on just a second, Mark. Let me step into your light here. Mark, right now I'm walking into your light here, and I'm picking up a frequency. This feels like it's a grandmother in spirit, or is it a mother? It might be a mother. Bear with me, Mark. Sometimes I get them a little off because the voices are hard to always hear, but I'm getting a female in spirit on the mother side of the family. I think this could be mother coming in here for you. And I just hear this voice saying, comfort, love, and joy. Comfort, love, and joy. And I get the sense this mother in spirit, and if it's a grandmother, bear with me, but I thought she said mother, is coming in to bring comfort, love, and joy to you. And she says that happy birthday to you. And she said, I don't care how old he is, he's still a little boy to me. So she's giving you a lot of sweetness from spirit here, okay? I'm also picking up another voice coming in here around you. This feels like it is an angel, and I'm getting the name Azrael. This is one of your guardian angels. It's an archangel. Azrael is coming in. And Azrael said that he comes in, he says, to open the channel again. I think you have a natural psychic gift, but maybe you've been feeling blocked because he says, I come to open the channel again. And I tell you, Mark, I think 2023 for you is a year of being an open channel with spirit and receiving a lot of blessings through spiritual work. So I'm going to encourage you to let the angels start to come through you. Azrael is going to be your main guide to open the channel. I feel like you're going to draw in a lot of spirits, and I think you have the makings of a natural medium as well. So between this mother, between Azrael, I think 2023 is starting off in a very powerful and a very healing way for you. So I'm going to encourage you, let spirit work. And I feel like 2023 really gets you realigned with your spiritual self. And I feel like there's material blessings that come through this. What's interesting, Mark, I don't know if you've been planning a writing project, but I got a spirit hand writing in front of me, which means that you may be doing channeled writings as well. So be open to that. 2023, it's all about letting spirit move, letting your mother guide you from spirit, and you're going to rock it. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you.
Ellie B, Bobs.
Huh?
Ellie B.
Yeah, I'm looking. I thought I saw her. There she is. Ellie B. Hello, Ellie B. There you are. Oh, okay, wonderful, Doctor. Oh, she's talking to somebody. All right, Ellie B. I've got a message for you from Spirit. Okay. Right now, as I'm walking into your light here, I've got Doris back here in my ear. Doris says to tell you, she said that she's coming in, she says, to bind up the wounds. You've been doing a lot of emotional healing, and Doris says you've done so well. She says that in the month of February, she said you go forward in a bold way with a sense of unity that maybe you haven't felt in a while. So let the spirit continue to work for you. I'm getting emotional healing, and I feel like there may even be some physical healing around you as well. And Doris is going to help you because she says the month of February is your month to shine. And I think anything you want to accomplish as you look towards February, you're going to see that you're gaining power to accomplish those goals. So, things you're wanting are not far away. They're literally within the next month. So let the spirit guide you. You're going to be blessed. Stay close to Doris Stokes because she's helping you. Thank you so very much. What's that? Oh, hold on. I got another voice, Ellie. Ellie B. Yeah. I got a woman talking to me back here. This is on your mother's side of family. I think it's a great aunt. It would be like a grandmother's sister coming in here on the mother's side. And I just heard say, she said, auntie is here, auntie. But I think this is a great aunt. It'd be more like a grandmother's sister. But this great aunt just said she's here as well. So hopefully you can place that. Just heard a shout out, so I had to deliver it. Thank you so very much. Well, listen, guys, Psychic Bob has readings today, and so I've got to go and get on to my other clients. But I want to say thank you for being here. You guys are the best. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow is Wednesday, Wiccan Wednesday, so 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll have a good show for you. We'll talk about all things magical. I'll tell you all about the witch shops here in Glastonbury. It's going to be fun. And hopefully tomorrow during the day, I can go out and do some video filming for you. And I'll take you to some of the witch shops. And then tomorrow night, we can talk about it. You guys are best. I love you all. I send my greetings and blessings to you. Thank you for your support. You guys are the best. Keep it here at Spiritual. And if you haven't hit subscribe, make sure to do that. We'd love you to be here. And we'll be back here tomorrow for Wicked Wednesday. And until then, may all of you
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Cola. Yay. All right. We'll see you. Blessed be. All right.